a good game. All right. So let me make sure I got my camera right. Is this right? Am I looking good? All right. Where can I start at? I mean, shit. This video is probably the most value-packed video I'm going to probably put out there into the marketplace. I was sitting back, just thinking earlier this morning, and I was like, what was like the core flywheel of helping somebody, you know what I mean, take a concept to reality and actually have predictability? And it made me just think of a client that I was helping for the past 2 years. When she first came to me, she didn't know shit about nothing. She didn't know nothing about building a brand on the front end, the back end, the email, the SMS, the funnel, the marketing, organic, paid acquisition, ad creatives, like all these tedious things that's required to really go from zero to hero with a brand she didn't know shit about. And now, 18 months later, she's doing 30, 40, 50,000 a month with actual predictability of knowing where she's going. And this was a person that didn't know about anything. So I was sitting back thinking today, like, what was it that made her prosper so quick compared to like some of my homeboys and shit that's probably been in this, and even me, for me to see 30, 40, $50,000 a month, even on gross revenue levels, that shit took 4 years in. I was like on year 4. Like it took a lot of time, but obviously I didn't have a person like me. I didn't have a person like me, to obviously, give me direction. But now looking back, it's like, what is something that is a predictable system that can help out everybody out there, with their brand, and somebody that's actually trying to, take a concept to reality, and rather than them being fucked up and they listen to this person and that person and that person and me and another person, and another person. It's like, what is the thing that can, always, it's almost like a map that they can always go back to see where their biggest constraint is at. So this is the first thing that we got to discuss, right? So let me make sure. Okay, cool. I've never done a video like this, so don't judge me. So marketing, right? This is the first constraint of many people. So a lot of people, they want to get, damn, that look kind of ugly. Let me make this look better. You know what I'm saying? Let me make this look better for y'all. YouTube deserves that. You feel me? So this right here is the biggest constraint for many clothing brand owners. This is like 99% of everybody's problems, right? And when it comes to running a brand, there's only 2 ways of doing it when it comes to marketing. We can either go organic, I'm just gonna put an O there. We can go paid acquisition, which is ads, or we can go to influencers. I don't recommend these 2 until you already have proof. You feel me? Until you have proof, why would I put money on some ads? You know what I'm saying? Especially on a product that has yet to be proven by the marketplace. Why would I go spend all of my money, right, on this product? Or I don't even know why I put that arrow there, but why would I spend all of this cash on a product that has no type of predictability at all? That's foolish. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's foolish. You know what I mean? So my whole thing is like, why don't I just do maximum inputs to see the output that I want with organic? And once I do that, you know what I'm saying, off of obviously, and I'm assuming that like you already have a product and everything out there, but once I do that, then that's going to kind of show me where my product lays at in the marketplace. And for some people that takes 100 products, and for some people that takes fucking, I don't know, like the second, third, or fourth product. You know what I'm saying? There's no blueprint with this. Some people it take years to prosper, and then some people they can just prosper right away, like the client that I was helping. So what was it that took her literally from like zero to hero within 18 months? Well, it's exactly what I'm breaking down right here. That the first constraint is marketing. So it's either organic, paid, or influencers, right? So the first thing that we did was we did organic. You know, obviously her first product was a hit. So I was like, why don't we just do more input to get the output that you want, which is obviously sales. You get me? So then right when she started doing more input, she got the output that she wanted, which was sales. And then obviously she has like this testimonial video that she made for me, because all she wanted to do at the beginning of all of this was just sell out to 30 hoodies and then gradually get her way up to $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 a month and shit like that. So once she got this, it wasn't really that hard now to put money behind it with ads and reaching out to influencers and stuff like that. And a matter of fact, influencers started hitting her up for her product because that's how many people actually wanted it within the marketplace, right? So from there, she wanted to put out something new. All right, so from there, she wanted to put out something new, right? Which was fair because she reached her goal, and my whole thing is more, better, new, right? So once she got something new, right, this is when we got into the next constraint, because she got the marketing part, then it became the offer. You know what I'm saying? So once she released this new product, let me move my chair a little bit. All right. So once she released this new product, it wasn't really hitting like that. You know what I mean? And she was like, well, why isn't it hitting? And blah, 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 blah. And obviously she has like product market fit. But the thing is that she didn't have, I'm just going to put an IO. She didn't have an irresistible offer. You get what I'm saying? Her offer, can y'all see that? I'm making sure that the people can see that. But she didn't have an irresistible offer. She had good marketing and she had the audience that she was targeting to, but her offer was completely like flawed. So let me just put it out there what she was trying to do. She was trying to sell, you know, a jumpsuit for $111. And that's a fair offer, you know what I mean? But she wasn't having any type of bottom line net profits off of this offer. So we had to like go back and revamp and go look at the whole entire thing and be all like, well, what is something that's going to make somebody buy more rather than just one, so then we can have more of a bottom line net profit. So what we did was, rather than selling it for 111, we sold it for 150. You get what I'm saying? But when we sold it for 150, yeah, we might have sold less, but she was making actual more profit. So then once she hit her goal with this, which was like 20K a month, yeah, I think it was like 25K a month. And she walked away with like lower margins, but now she realized, she was like, with my next product that I'm about to put out, I got to make sure that the offer is completely, that the offer is completely dialed in. So then that brings me over to right here, which is the actual product itself. You get me? I hope y'all can see that right there, which is now the actual product itself. So now we got marketing, you know what I'm saying? Then we had the offer, and then now it's on the product. In her situation, the product actually worked for her. You know what I'm saying? Like she had good product market fit to the audience that she was serving. So now but after going through a whole entire year of just back and forth with this, because if it wasn't a marketing problem, then it was an offer problem. If it wasn't, and then it was like, we had to go back and market more to get more sales and go back and iterate the offer. This was a back and forth thing for a whole entire year, just to give you context. So she wanted to restock a product that she already released in the past. And honestly, I didn't want her to do that. I didn't think that shit was gonna hit, you know what I'm saying? And then she was like, no, it's gonna hit, trust me. And I was like, all right. I was like, let's see. So then she puts it out. But the best thing about this is that her going back and forth with this marketing and offer for a whole year, she saw what worked and what didn't work. And then she really made an irresistible offer for this product. So all she did was just bridge the gap, right? She had marketing. She had an irresistible offer for this audience that she was serving. And then when she had this irresistible offer, she had products that this audience actually wanted. So all we did right here is that we restocked it, but this is what was key. We made sure that this offer was completely dialed the fuck in. And when I say dialed the fuck in, I mean like really dialed in. And for you that doesn't understand like an offer, I don't want you to ever just think that if I'm selling a t-shirt for 50 bucks, that you think that you can just go out there and sell a t-shirt for 50 bucks, like you really got to understand like the audience that you catering to, how much money that audience has, what would make them, what, even if somebody saw you for the first time, if I even saw you for the first time, what would make me say I have no choice but to buy from this brand? So there's a lot that goes into the offer. We got bonuses, we got guarantees, we got urgency, we got scarcity, we got bundle deals. It's a lot that goes into it to make damn near every single person that sees that, they're at least tempting, they're at least thinking about it, even though that conversion rates is only like 3 to 4% or whatever on drop days and stuff like that in e-commerce. You get what I'm saying? But when it came to the product, we made sure that the offer was completely dialed in. So what she did for her offer was she was like, buy 2, get 1 free. Not just only that, free shipping, over $100. And the buy 2, get 1 free, she was selling them for 68 bucks. And just to give y'all even more context, her acquisition, I'm just gonna put PA for paid acquisition, at the time was only like $20. So let's do the math on that, right? You're buying 2, you're getting 1 for free. And then if I buy 2, it's gonna be over $100, so I'm getting free shipping. So I'm basically getting 3 for only, what is that, 107, what, I don't even know, what's 68 times 2? My brain is fried right now, but y'all can do the math, right? Because if somebody comes in just off paid ads and we subtract that, that leaves me with 48 bucks. You get what I'm saying? And then let's just say that the unit cost on the actual product, so let's just say the COGS, does it get that? Yeah, so let's just say that the COGS was an additional 20 bucks. You get what I'm saying? That's still leaving me with $28 in net profit, not including, that's still leaving me with $28 in net profit, not including the upsell on the second order, or on the second purchase, I'm sorry, on the second purchase. So now look what that's leaving me with, all that net profit, you get what I'm saying? So now she had enough net profit to take and then throw it back out to the universe to acquire another customer, right? So we're basically taking other people's money, right, off of the sale. We're making sure that we have enough net profit to cover acquisition and to cover the cost of goods. And all we're doing is taking that net profit and then we're throwing it back out into the universe to acquire another customer. But this, I'm not saying that this is going to work for you, but this is what worked for her, right? So then from there, you get what I'm saying? It was buy 2, get 1 free, free shipping over $100, and she was selling them for 68 bucks a pop. You feel me? So then when we put this with the product that she had, what do you think happened? The shit glitched. It glitched like crazy, you feel me? The shit went literally crazy. Like she was literally putting in, just even in ads, like she was putting in 500, seeing back 1,800. We put in 1,600. She damn near seeing $5,000 a day, you know? And obviously her target market is for like girls and stuff like that between the ages of like 18 to 26, 27. But the way that we was headed with this, it was like, we trying to make sure that every single girl in the United States of America like sees her brand, you know? And it's funny because just the year before all of this even happened, like I said, her goal was only to see 30 hoodies, her first drop. Then when it came to this drop, right, when she went through a year of marketing and testing out offers with the products that she had, when it came to restocking this one product, she was like, I think I can do 30K a month off of it. I was like, do you hear yourself? Just a year ago, you couldn't even fathom doing 10,000 a month. Now you over here all like, oh, I can do 30K a month. You know what I'm saying? So this is what happened from there. You get me? So watch, let me break this down. So then we got all 3 of these right here checked off, right? Now it comes down to the next constraint, which I like to put fulfillment. You know what I'm saying? So now we got to make sure that all of this is completely dialed in. So when it comes into the fulfillment, are you using your own shit, your own space, warehouse or whatever? You going to a 3PL? Like what are we doing right here when it comes into like the fulfillment and everything like that? You know what I'm saying? Because we got to make sure also as well that when it comes into the product, this and the fulfillment is people's biggest constraints when it comes to running a brand, because they'll sit there and be all like, damn, they run the pre-order or whatever it may be, right? And this is what we did with her as well. But we got to make sure that the turnaround times, I'm just going to put TT, we got to make sure that the quality, we got to make sure that the sample was finalized to even be ready for mass production. You get what I'm saying? It's a lot of intricate things that go into the product. You can't just, make a sample and the shit didn't even fit you good, but then you on the deadline to put it out, and now you are like, oh, I'm releasing it. It doesn't work like that. You got to make sure that the turnaround time, the production calendar, and these are things that I also teach inside of my paid mentorship. And if you're interested in that, you can click the link down below. But these things right here are so intricate to the product. So then now you can be able to communicate, to whoever is running the warehouse or the 3PL or whatever you may have. Now they can communicate with the customer, you know what I'm saying, on when the shit is getting delivered, you know what I'm saying? And this is the delivery, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, when it comes to the turnaround time of it even getting to the fulfillment, how quickly is this getting to the customer? Then over here, we got to have customer service. What about the customer experience? You know what I'm saying? Like all of this, and I think you probably seen where I'm going with this. Like all of this has to be completely like dialed in. You know what I'm saying? And this is where it worked out for her, because obviously she got a person like me, like I said, that will help her out with all of this, you know what I'm saying, on doing it the right way, rather than just crashing out, just thinking that you just going to put some shit up and then place an order and then it gets to the customers whenever. We want to make sure that we had the fulfillment completely dialed in and the delivery completely dialed in with the customer. What type of fulfillment, or not what type of fulfillment, but even postal right here. You know what I'm saying? Like how we put in all of these together to make sure that it's all cohesively going, you know what I'm saying, at one speed. And this is how a flywheel is looking, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm probably all over the place because I never really make raw videos like this. My editor normally edits all of them, but I just wanted to give y'all the real on how this looks, right? And then once it gets to the customer, you get me? Now what we have is feedback / optimization. You know what I'm saying? And now you're getting feedback from your audience, you know what I'm saying, on what to do better, how's the quality, everything like that. And then you go right back to the drawing board and you go right back up to marketing. So I can almost guarantee you that you right now that is watching this video, 99% of people are here. I'll say 95% of all brand owners are sitting right here on a marketing problem. Then it goes over to the offer, you know what I'm saying? And then from there, it goes over to the product. And then from there, the product, it got to get fulfilled, right? Then once it's fulfilled inside of a 3PL, then it's going to get delivered to the customer. And then once it gets delivered to the customer, all you getting is nothing but feedback and optimization on what to fix, what to make better, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You feel me? So this right here is probably the most important video that I probably made on this channel. Just keep rewatching it. I think every single brand owner should be required to watch this. When you look at the biggest brands in the world, all the way down to the smallest, they have a constraint in one of these areas and they put all of their focus on that constraint so then they can get to the next thing. So why don't you focus on your marketing efforts? You know what I'm saying? Once this gets figured out, now you over to the offer. Once this is figured out, now you over to the product. Once that's figured out, now you to fulfillment, delivery, and then it's a flywheel that just never stops and it keeps going and going and going. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe to your boy's channel. And with that being said, always remember to divorce from the result and just embrace the craft and you'll get the result a whole lot quicker. I'm out.